All right, so the first thing I want you to do is to divide the page. Just get a blank sheet of paper, just a regular blank sheet of paper, or whatever paper you have, and just divide it into 4 equal spaces. Okay? You can also just fold the paper into 4 equal parts. And then you have equally divided your paper. So you can use the same amount of space. Remember to always put your name on the bottom right corner. So try to write in block lettering. All right, so it would be easy for someone to understand your writing. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be very legible. All right, there we go. Stephen Marcus. That is Mr. Marcus from Side Springs High School doing this exercise. So let's look at exercise oblique 4, oblique 1. So this is the first exercise that we're going to do. So to do this one, just take the first space. You don't have to do them as big as this. The smaller, the better, because you have better control. So let's look at the front. This is the front of the drawing or the object. This is reset or set back about halfway. So let's concentrate on building our first platform. Remember, in an oblique drawing, what we're doing is the front face looks at you totally at 90 degrees. So this is the face of the drawing. These are your 2 axes for the front. And the side, you're going to draw it pretty much at 45-degree angle. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's close to a 45. All right? So this is your setup axis. This is the length, this is the height, and this would be the width of the drawing. So let's get started. To do a sketch in oblique, the first thing you want to do is draw the front face. So the front face of the drawing, as you can see, I'm drawing lines that are wavy. And that's because my pulse doesn't help me too much in the position I'm in right now. Since I'm recording with my cell phone and the cell phone's on top, I don't have too much ability unless I twist the paper. Now it's easier for me to do it. Now I first start with the best lines I can draw, and these are kind of wavy still. Don't worry about it for now. Look at the drawing, and then I'm going to divide the drawing in half because it's going to help me set up my drawing. Then this is about this step up here. It's about 1/3, 2/3, 3/3. So this is about 1/3. I'm going to do 1/3. And then from then on, I'm going to go pretty much halfway. I'm going to go towards the top. Now I can see that I'm a little bit off proportion, so I'm going to cut this shape right here. Look at that wavy line. But I'm actually doing it on purpose because I want you to see how the drawing is going to change after several steps ahead. Okay? So there's my setup. Make sure that you work in proportions to your drawing. Next step, I'm going to start by drawing 45-degree lines towards the back at the shape that I'm drawing. Pretty much, this is going to be like halfway. That's cool. Then halfway up here. See? Then I continue on, And you can see that this starts taking shape. Wow, my pulse is really bad this morning. All right, so see, I'm gonna continue the drawing. And now the other face that's set back from the very front is set back halfway, right here. And I'm gonna draw like an inverted shape of this front. So all I gotta do, this same distance, I'm gonna use it right here, and on the back, I'm just gonna draw this part. How far? Right there. Okay, how much back? 45, 45, bam, bam, bam. And you can see, now I can start straightening this out. Once I know what the figure will look like, I have set up my figure, then I can really fix those ugly lines that I've been drawing. And I can really do a good job at setting up or finally finishing the drawing. Actually, I just made a little mistake here. This line does not belong there. That was just a setup line. I can kind of erase the construction lines I used. Remember that this is a sketch. You're trying to get your ideas out there as quickly as you can so you don't forget. So now we are trying to fix the lines and erase the lines that you used to set it up. Now, as you can see, I made the mistake. I didn't put this little space here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix it really quick by doing this. I was not careful doing it, but that's okay. It's just a sketch, and errors are allowed as long as you fix them. So there it is. We do not need perfection. We need a good sketch. And a good sketch is one that you can use to show your ideas. All right, so we can do a little hatching. Just draw some lines like this, and if you want, you can draw some lines like this, some lines like this. That's called hatching, and hatching gives it shadows, and it makes it look nicer and more professional. All right. So this is drawing one, so put a 1 on it. And then you continue to drawing number 2. All right. So this is going to be our first video. And I'm going to do the other 3 videos for you to see how things are going to work. All right. So if you're stuck on you don't know quite, you don't know exactly how you're going to start drawing, you can just look at the video and guide yourself with it. All right.